Yo, what is going on, guys? So, with that intro, as you can see, things get extremely sketchy this war. So, going into this war, I have not died yet this season, and I believe this is war number 9? Yeah. So 9 wars into the season, I haven't died. Doing great, having one of the best seasons. Well, not my best season ever. I have one season where I took 11 bosses and didn't die to any of them. That's my all-time best season. But this one has been pretty good. We're on track for maybe one of my best if I don't die. I mean, I did die in the season I just mentioned, so like, I've never had a fully deathless season. It's just the one thing that has like always eluded me as a achievement to get in this game, a deathless season. I remember like two war maps ago, people were getting deathless seasons, and I still just I always have at least one death, and it's so frustrating. So this season, man, I'm really feeling like I've reached like a new level with Kitty, and I'm just it's like in the zone with her, you know, and I feel like I'm so close to it. So this war though is really gonna test that streak. So up first here we have a Longshot on Conflictor. This is really good placement, and it's definitely gotten kills. So I'm just gonna be playing this fight a little slow, baiting these specials, pushing him to special 2. That's totally fine. I can evade all of Longshot specials, including his special 3, as long as I phase it with Kitty. And yeah, we are also being careful of the global. Yeah, he's just throwing these specials. That's totally fine. Building up to my special 3 here, and I think we're gonna push him to his. Yep, this is the Kitty cycle, one of the absolute safest ways that I find to play Kitty, and one of the most effective, especially in Alliance War with these health pools. I just find that this method works extremely well. So push him to his special 3. Now we eat his special 3. We're gonna slip on this banana peel because that's unlucky. We're gonna try to grab those units. I mean, I'd be trying to grab those units to be honest, so that's a good trap. Units. Yeah, here he's gonna throw a special 2 into my phase, which is totally fine, and then I'm gonna throw my special 3, and I'm really hoping that this kills. I don't have a ton of prowess, but I'm hoping that it kills, and it does not. 7% health, but we did just re-up our phase time, so a couple hits into it, he's dead. So all good. Before I've done that fight with guidance, and it was definitely a lot easier, a little bit trickier without guidance, but still totally doable with Kitty, not a problem. So up next we have a Kingpin. This next node here has Vivified and Brute Force, which is kind of an annoying combination, especially if the if the defender doesn't want to throw their special. That's when it can get really bad. So here, go for a little 3-hit combo at the start, and go for a light intercept to try to build up some prowess so that I can begin phasing. Because when I'm phasing, you know, if that brute force gets on me, I'll at least be able to negate some of it when I'm phased. Because when I'm phased, I don't take any kind of damage. So it's a good way if he's just being a little stingy to, you know, not have to worry about it too much. But he's really throwing those specials, which is perfect. We got a really good Kingpin AI. And so here, I'm just going to throw my special 2. I had a power start 1. And that's a fight over. Pretty quick fight, like a 30-second fight. Not bad. Okay. Now we have this Hyperion, and I was thinking, like, you know, this advanced power boost should totally be good here as well. This guy's got power efficiency, though. But in my assignments, I was told to use an invulnerability boost. So the power star 1 fell off anyways, but as you guys can see, that's my last one. I only have 1 left. Dude, there's still like 4 more wars this season. 3? No, 4? 3 or 4. And so, like, I'm out of invulnerability boost now. Now that the compensation has ended, like, I've still been popping those invulnerability boosts like they're candy, but they're not anymore. So I was like, oh, dude, this is not good. And I didn't want to waste my last one on this fight. Like, I was pretty confident that I could do this fight without an invulnerability boost, and then this happens. I lose it. I lose the invulnerability boost, dude, and he won't throw the special. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? That was like the worst possible sequence of events that could have happened. Now we eat this fat special 3. Takes us down to 66% health. That's not good. And he has power reserve, so he's already close to more power. Here he does throw that special 2, but man, you can see he's still at another special 2 because his power efficiency, sketchy. So here I'm going to throw my special 3, push him his special 3. At least I'll be able to tank this one. Invulnerability boost or not does not matter, because our phasing is way better than an invulnerability boost. And so here we're going to eat this special 3. It's going to get rid of some of his power, but not all of it because of the power efficiency. You can see he still has a ton left. But he throws a special 1 into me, and that gives me, each of those little laser beam hits gives me more prowess and deals damage to him. So that's actually really perfect that he threw that. It makes this special 3 hit like a truck, and he's dead. So, very sketchy fight. Did not need the invulnerability boost, as shown. We fumbled it, but we got out of there alive. So that was the first fight that was a little sketchy. Don't worry, there's plenty more. So we're going to be reboosting up now for section 2. Going to be throwing on a skill boost for Falcon, because we have this Nova. Now, so this Nova, I've taken Nova on Path 5 many times. I've done it with Doom a lot, super easy. Done it with Kitty. You guys have definitely seen it. I've uploaded that. But it was, I think it was Kitty without the Tigra synergy. So I didn't have to worry about the unblockableness. But because I had Tigra, Lizer was saying, you know, maybe I should bring in Falcon. And so I was like, I think I should still go Kitty. But then she said that, you know, the unblockable hits also give Nova more of his charges, more power. So like, okay, you know what, I'll just go Falcon. So start with Falcon, and things are going perfect, man. As you can see, everything is going exactly to plan. Then we take a couple hits, but it's fine. We take a couple more hits, but again, it's fine. We're okay. Just gonna keep pushing him to special 1s and evading those. I'm really good, like really good at evading Nova's special 1. Not worried at all. So gonna be trying to bait that out here, and he's not throwing it. He's not throwing it, and as he dashes in, he gains more charges and gets power. So he throws a special 2. So we had to eat that in our block, which is kind of annoying. And then here he has a ton of Furies, man. That's not a good amount of Furies. Then he goes unblockable, and I'm almost dead. He's unblockable. I evade that special 1. That's fully unblockable. I have barely any health. I'm freaking out at this point. I'm like, dude. I cannot lose the Deathless streak to a freaking Nova. No, I refuse. Not happening. Not happening. And we clutch up and take him down. Oh my good god, dude. Oh, that was so sketchy. That was so sketchy. I've come close so many times this season to losing that streak. That was probably the closest, though. Oh my god, dude. Woo! Can't believe we made it out of that one. So after that fight, I was like in shock. Like, I'm almost dying, dude. And now next up, we have a fight that should be a very easy fight. I've fought Chavez so many times with Kitty, and I've never died to her. I've destroyed her pretty much like every time. Have not had an issue. But it's not what happens this fight. So start the fight. I dexed her heavy, so she starts with the global, which is fine. Doesn't matter. Now it's on cooldown at least. So just trying to look for an intercept. Boom. There we go. Now I can begin phasing. Here she throws her special 1. It's fine. I'm just gonna block it. Because I don't want to dex, because I just don't want to give her Mystic Dispersion or anything. Here I did dex though, so I'm trying to get an opening, but I don't have 10 prowess, so I'm not unblockable. And now the global has come off cooldown, so as soon as I hit her, she's gonna get the miss thing up again. It's annoying. So this fight's just, it's a very slow start, but there we go. Get a good intercept, finally have enough prowess to break her block and be unblockable. So here I didn't get the special 3 off. If I got that special 3 off, man, the fight would have been over, because I would have pushed her to her special 3, but she threw her special 2, and then here I get hit by her special 1, and then I don't know what happened, but we take a combo. Oh my god, I'm looking at my health, I'm like, what am I doing, man? Like, am I trying to die? Am I trying to sabotage myself right now? Like, come on, let's just focus. That special 3 gave us all of our adrenaline healing back, so that really helps. Now we're at 38%, 36, but she's at a special 2 right now. That's not good. So here I get an intercept, have just enough prowess for one more phase, phase her special 2. Okay, good. We got rid of her power. That was what I was really worried about. But now we're taking damage when we attack her. And I don't really understand. I know it's like she has modes and whatever. But like the thing is, when I'm using Kitty, it doesn't matter. So I don't pay attention to that stuff. Because normally when I'm phased, we take no damage. So I just played the last bit of that fight very slowly. And took her down. I'm just glad to be alive right now. Oh man, I'm looking at my health. I'm like, holy crap, both my champions are like almost dead. I don't have any team healing, so I have to use single potions on both of them. I was trying to save those really big war potions, but like I need to use them this war. So here I'm gonna throw on a combat regen just because like I don't want to run out of items yet. I still have I have to fight the boss. I have to fight a mini boss. Like I still got a lot of fights. And then here we have this Mysterio. And the funny thing is originally, this was the kind of the fight that I was most worried about because, I fought Nova and Chavez many times. Mysterio, not so much. And it was, again, Falcon or Kitty. I'm like, you know, Kitty has class disadvantage, but I think it'll just be easier with Kitty against this Mysterio. That's what I told Liza, so I ended up going with Kitty. And, yeah, this fight, after those last two, it feels like a trip to a nice 5-star resort. Like, this fight felt like an absolute joke after that Nova and that Chavez, man. It was just like a nice, simple fight here against Mysterio. I know exactly how Mysterio works. It's not a problem. I have guidance too. Like, this is too easy. This honestly feels too easy compared to the other fights I had to just take. So everything's going great at this point. No problem at all. The plan is to push Mysterio to his special 3 because that's the best special to take for Mysterio if you can negate the damage from it. Because it doesn't have really a negative effect for you. It just increases his damage, which if you're not getting hit, you know, shouldn't matter. But he kept throwing his special 2s, so I'm like, alright, I guess I'll just throw my special 2 as well. Throw it here. He's dead. That fight it felt like a joke after those other 2 fights, man. So, whew, we survived section 2. Now the question is, will we survive Mini Island? So, we have to fight. I remember this war. I opened my game and I looked at the Mini Island and I saw a thing boss. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be taking that, which is fine. I don't mind at all seeing thing bosses. I think they're actually like pretty easy to take. I would use the word easy, but the fight that I did not want to see was another mojo on hazard shift. So got Fonzie in his mojo here. So we've taken mojo on this fight before, this exact fight before, and it went pretty good, but it was my first time using Falcon 4 and it was a bit sketchy. Now at least I know what to do and I know Falcon can do it, so I have more confidence going in, but that doesn't mean it's an easy fight. It's still a very difficult fight, and I was a little bit worried, especially I was shaken up after that Nova and Chavez for those fights, so a little bit worried here. But I go for a combat regen boost because, like I said, I'm out of invulnerability boost too, man. I can't even use an invulnerability boost to like give myself more confidence because I don't have any. That one that I used, I think I bought with loyalty too. So I'm just like out of those invulnerability boosts. So here I'm trying to get Mojo to throw this special. He's not throwing it. I'm like, okay, eat a heavy. That's not good. He's at a special 2 now. And so at this point, man, when you're stuck against the wall, what you need to do is you need to drop your block long enough for him to throw a special, but not long enough to get hit. And it's very difficult to do, especially against the wall, especially in Alliance War. Like, you just have to barely leave your block open for like half a second and hope that he throws it. There's no guarantee either. There's no taunt or anything here, so I'm relying on the AI to cooperate. He could just not throw a special and I could just get screwed here. That's why I don't like this fight, because it's scary. Again, especially without an invulnerability boost. So here I kind of need to like let my guard down. So I find it's best after his heavy attack. I'm out right there. You see, that's perfect. After his heavy attack, there's like a second that he's not able to attack me again. So there, I can kind of leave my guard down just a bit, and then he threw it. So that's perfect. So like now I'm thinking, okay, I have just enough health left to finish this fight. Shouldn't even have to bait any more specials. I just need to get locked on one more time, and that should be good. So boom, here we get locked on, evade that special or that heavy, throw my special 1, and he should bleed out. And he does. I'm like, oh my god. When I got hit by that heavy in that fight, man, I was scared. As you can see, I have 3 items left. Just enough to fully heal my Falcon. I'm itemed out now at this point. Itemed out. I think that's the first time that's happened this season. I think that's the first time that's ever happened to me. Well, like right before fighting like a boss, you know? Itemed out. So I can't die here. If I die here, like I can't even revive and go back in. So I need to get this solo. My shriek relies on it. My item usage relies on it. So, but like I said, man, thing bosses are easy. So, like, I'm not even worried. I'm honestly not worried at all going in here. And last time, I think I was saying that I was playing the thing boss like more safe, like just kind of baiting heavies and stuff. This time, nah, I think I was intercepting more. But I just need Thing to throw his special. There we go. Unfortunately, he wasted a lot of my locked on time, which is kind of annoying, but that's okay. So gonna keep an eye on his rock stacks, but as long as we're locked on, we don't give him any. So he's at 10 right now. I'll probably deal with that later. Just need one more 5-hit combo and then bait a special, and then I won't have to worry about them again probably for the rest of the fight, but I'm not even too worried. So yeah, just baiting out things, specials. You guys know the drill. We've done this fight with Falcon quite a few times. Trying to reparry the best I can. But we got a lot of health to work with after using those 3 big max potions, so it's all good. And then here, I decided to just throw my special 2 without lock on, just to give him enough power to a special 1, and to give him those 15 rock stacks. Boom, baited out. There we go. Bit of a waste of a special 2, but at the same time, it's not a waste because, you know, we got rid of all those rock stack charges. Now I don't really have to worry about that again, so it's all good. Now we can just get back to these big combos. My Falcon is Sig 69 now, and I can definitely notice a big increase in his critical hits, which is really nice. I'm really glad that I gave him those Sig stones. And so here, push Thing to special 2. I really don't care if it's special 2 or special 1 from Thing. Both are very easy for me to evade, even against the wall. It's no big deal. And here I'm gonna get to my special 3. Lock on, drop it, boom, there we go. Now we'll apply an incinerate and a vulnerability debuff, which is just going to increase our critical damage rate, so our crits will just be a little bit harder, which is nice. And so yeah, you can see we're going to hit for 7k lights, a 57 medium. Wow, that was a big number. And then yeah, 11k medium crits, pretty good from a Falcon, you know, not too bad. And yeah, he's almost dead. I'm trying to race to my special 2 to throw it while that vulnerability debuff is up, but I don't make it. I accidentally throw a special 1. You can see my power is just a bit shy of that special 2. That's okay though. One more locked on should do the trick. There we go. Get locked on. Just need to bait out one more special or a heavy. That'll work. Here I could have just finished it, but I decided to play safe here. He has 3%. One combo is definitely going to kill him, and I know that, but I'm just thinking, what if it doesn't? Let me just bait his special first, and then go in. And there we go. Thing dead, and I finished with 77% health, which is pretty damn good. So, felt really amazing. The streak survives somehow after that super sketchy war, man. Felt really good. Used all 15 of our items, but we didn't die, and that is what matters. And as you can see here, Lighter saying it was tested today but prevailed. Tater saying way to clutch it. Love seeing that from my alliance mates. It's always good vibes. And we actually ended up winning the war as well. We only had 5 deaths as an alliance, which is pretty solid. We've had better, but pretty good still. So yeah, guys, that's gonna do it for the war that's really tested the streak. We got a few more wars left. Will I finally get my first Deathless season? You gotta stay tuned. Drop a like if you guys are enjoying this war series. I'm having a lot of fun this season. Subscribe if you'd like to see more content. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you did enjoy. Peace out.